日本時間2月22日、米国時間2月21日、ホワイトソックス対ダイヤモンドバックス戦で、シカゴ、ホワイトソックスの村上宗隆が圧巻のパフォーマンスを披露した。2回、村上はメリル、ケリーから飛距離426フィートの特大本塁打を放ち、今季9号、アーロン、ジャッジに並ぶ本塁打数でリーグ上位に浮上した。さらにチームは3者連続本塁打を記録し、打線が爆発。村上はこれで4試合連続本塁打とし、大谷翔平、鈴木誠也に続く日本人選手として歴史に名を刻んだ。一方で、村上の進化は数字にも表れている。高い支球率と強烈な打球速度、リーグ屈指のバレル率を誇り、現代 MLB 型のパワーヒッターとして存在感を強めている。打率の低さは議論を呼ぶが、出塁率と長打力は圧倒的だ。試合後には英語で、パワーと語る場面も紹介され、異国の地での適応力も話題に。番組ではこの後、試合の詳細と村上の分析、さらに特別企画の様子が紹介される。ぜひ最後までご覧いただきたい。
Oh, Billy's working overtime with the audio. We love it, Billy. Okay, our privileged and memorable moment. How about this second inning? White Sox are already up 4-0. Munetaka Murakami takes Merrill Kelly deep, far, way back, and gone. 426 feet. His 9th home run of the season. He's tied with Aaron Judge for the second most in the majors. Your next batter is Miguel Vargas. Ozzy, this got out in a hurry.
That was a line drive. As soon as he hit it, I said, he got him. I never thought they're going to be that distance. It really, I love the home run. But this is my favorite.
Colson, back-to-back home runs for the White Sox. That's 440 feet. Why was this your favorite?
Just because when we was talking about in the pregame show, we talk about I like to see this kid hit more ball straight to center field, down the left field side, and last 2 home runs have been straight to center field.
All right, so what was our reaction to them hitting back-to-back home runs? This was it. This is how we felt.
You know, it's funny because we love it. They hit it with the people on base. They put, in the past, they put the White Sox up front. Then after that, they got cold.
Yeah.
Then they scored from the 1st to the 5th to the 7th inning. They scored a lot of runs. From the 6th to the 9th, they're not that producer, but they continue to score a lot of runs in this game.
All right, so way back in 2005, do you remember? Well,
no.
You don't remember much from 2005, unfortunately. You may have won a World Series. Big Unit was pitching for the Yankees. He comes to town, and you guys went back-to-back off of Randy Johnson.
By the way, I remember that because I think Weezer hit the last one.
No.
Or the first one.
No. Louis upstairs knew everyone. Oguchi, Rowand, Konerko. Back-to-back.
I think Weezer, I think we had another back-to-back.
You probably did. There were a few of them.
Yes.
Well, the White Sox have hit 12 home runs in the last 4 games, and more on this one because our Heat Check brought to you by 4 Seasons Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Sewer, and Electric. Mune Murakami has now homered in 4 straight games. He joins Otani and Seiya Suzuki as the only Japanese-born players to homer in 4 straight. He also loves hitting them off Merrill Kelly. He homered off of him in the WBC final in 2023. So the Sox hit 4 home runs tonight. The last one of the strangest you're ever going to see. What do you think about that Sam Antonacci home run?
It's kind of weird because I thought when they go to ask the umpire to go to check the play with New York, and New York just say no, that means they know the rules. Because obviously New York say we cannot show this or we cannot, that was, though nobody see the play. I think the umpire was a little behind about the rules.
Before we're going to break, one more thing, and it's a little quiz I put together for you guys. It's a little English 101 with Munetaka Murakami.
Oh, gosh.
So we're going to show you a picture of Mune, and I want you to guess what he's going to say. Is he going to say, Chuck, where did you get the jacket? Is he going to say, power, power, I have power? Or is he going to say, I know Yuki, who plays for the Bulls. What's he going to say?
I mean, based off of the last 4 games, I would go with B, right?
I'm going to go with C.
C. I know Yuki.
Yes.
You think he asked me about Yuki, who's on the Bulls?
Well, you know what? No, I think number B because you talk about baseball.
Yeah.
But I got to go to the phone one. I know Yuki. I don't know Yuki.
Yeah.
We love Yuki. Tremendous locker room guy. Obviously a blast to watch play, and obviously had a great run when he was on the floor. 5'7" point guard from Japan. One of the few Japanese-born NBA players.
Yeah, that's why I say I know Yuki, but I think it's number B. But I got to go with Yuki.
All right. Here's what Mooney said.
Okay.
Power. I have
Power.
power.
Did we hear that? I didn't hear it, but he said power. Power.
You did say power?
I have power. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Appropriate right now.
Yes, I know.
But he say it or the interpreter say it?
No, he said it in English.
He said power,
He did
power,
say it in
power.
English. We couldn't hear it in our ears. Maybe people at home were able to hear
Power,
it.
power, power.
Power, power. Here's another one, another picture of Mooney. And what is he going to say here? What Hawk Harrelson catchphrase is Mooney going to say here? Are we ready for this one?
Man.
So here's Mooney Murakami. Is he going to say, he gone, stretch, or you can put on the board? Yes. What do you think?
C.
You think C?
Yeah, because he say I have power. I think I got a lot of power. Then you're going to hit that ball. Home run, very long.
I hope it's C. I'm going to guess A to mix it up, but I hope it's C.
Here is what Mooney said.
You can play the ball. Yeah. You can play the ball. Yeah.
Yes! How about that?
Signature Hawk catchphrase from one of the newest White Sox.
I
That's
just
awesome.
love that he's just game for that. Like I went up to him like, hey, can you just say this? I described Hawk Harrelson to him and you know, he's really popular and this is what he used to say. And he's like, okay. And he said it. All right, one more. What is Mooney's favorite Chicago location? There are two choices here that we give all of you. Is it North Side, South Side? What is he going to say?
I got a good feeling about this.
You got a good feeling about
I
this?
feel like it's got, you know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
He don't live in the South Side.
Do you know where he lives?
No, he not live in South Side. I don't care what he does. He don't live in the South Side. Asian people. Oh yeah, Asian people. No,
they live on the South Side.
Where the Japanese player live? I don't know.
No,
but he love the South Side.
All right.
He better say that because he's not going to get in trouble.
Go ahead. What do you say?
South side.
He loves the South
He
Side.
repped it hard as he hit his chest. Like
I
he said
know.
it with some feeling and he said it with some soul. I respect
He's
it.
a man.
I love
He's a
that.
man. Thank you, Munetaka Murakami. You are the man on the South Side. Okay.
I was going to say, could it be 5 straight tomorrow?
Oh yes, please.
5 straight tomorrow. I might have to wear this tomorrow. I might wear this on the show tomorrow to keep the mojo going.
He's red hot, man.
All right. Before we let you go, we're going to be going over.
I'll go back to work.
Going back to work.
Let's start, though, just a bit under the radar. One of the bigger surprises of the offseason, a Japanese star comes to the United States and doesn't go to the Dodgers. We thought they had that on lockdown. He does go to the White Sox. The White Sox rebuilding, 2 years away from a 121-loss season. But the White Sox did sign Munetaka Murakami, 2 years, $34 million. How much of a coup is this for Chicago? Let's go under the hood and find out. Munetaka Murakami is in his age 26 season. He's played 8 years in Japan for the Tokyo Yakult Swallows. The first thing you wonder is, how good was he in Japan? Well, in 2022, he hit 56 homers, broke the single-season home run record for a Japanese player, and drove in 134 runs. So, yeah, he was pretty great, not good, in Japan. How did he fall into the White Sox hands? We spoke to Chicago GM Chris Getz last week.
Well, you know, early on, we earmarked the interest. I didn't think it was going to be realistic that we were going to line up. But, you know, with you know, some of the overseas players and the posting windows and the timing of free agency, you know, it just really worked in our favor. You know, Chicago was a place where he wanted to come, a place that, you know, an opportunity to get in the mix with some young players. You know, his agency represents a handful of players on our club as well, so there was familiarity on their part. And what a great chance for the Chicago White Sox to tell their story in other parts of the world.
He was surprised, Chris Getz, you could see. He was surprised, but he wanted to come to Chicago. We got him. There were concerns about Murakami's swing and miss. I think that affected his market. He had a very high strikeout rate in Japan where contact is valued. But another way of looking at this is a guy that was already playing American baseball. Look at his process. Chase rate, right? How good is your chase rate? How often are you chasing pitches outside of the zone? He's 12th overall in baseball. That's elite. His walk rate, walk percentage, 4th in all of baseball. All right? Strikeout percentage, that's high. All right? 12th highest among qualifiers. The 3 true outcomes are here. Walks, strikeouts, home runs. What are the 3 true outcomes? 63%. Second highest in all of baseball. Only Garrett Mitchell of the Brewers is higher. League average is 35%. He's up at 63%. Murakami has come to the right place. This is what we teach. This is what we like. Forget it, Case. I know you're saying otherwise. No, no, no. This is what we pay. You can say everything you want. Oh, you got to hit the ball, BK. You got to hit it the other way. No. This is what we want. This is what we pay for. He's giving the people what they want. Now, he's also hitting 208. If he was playing in the 1970s, I get it. That'd be bad for the perception. But with his walk rate, his on base is 376. He's slugging a robust 542. 8 homers and 20 walks do the job. His OPS plus is 160, 60% better than league average. And his process is pretty good all over. You don't want to get into the underlying metrics? Here's some of the StatCast numbers on the Savant page and his percentiles. If you look on the Savant page, it's red all over. Red means hot. Ex-Woba, 93rd percentile. Exit Velo, 97th. Hard hit percentage, 98th. Barrel percentage, that's important. 99th percentile. That's first or second in the league. Chase, we talked about. Walk rate, elite. Everything 93rd and higher on here. Murakami is pounding the ball. It's an elite hitter. Excellent process. It translates. And the White Sox, kind of under the radar, they were surprised themselves. Made themselves an excellent signing. Let us know what you think. What was the shrewdest off-season signing this year? I've used that word specifically, shrewdest, because not just value. It's not like you're getting some cheap player, you know, off the dustbin case. But you let us know on X. You like how I include you in the essay?
I love it.
Pal?
I appreciate it, man. I'm on your mind. I appreciate that.
The best part is he doesn't get to reply. And he's good. Chris Young is here, too.
See why? I feel manipulated.
You just got to wear it.
I can't come back.
You just eat it. You're like, I'm just sitting here minding my own business.
Got to wear it.
All right, give me your thoughts on this player. I know you were talking about him on Central a little bit. I was surprised by how hard he was hitting the ball on a consistent basis.
For me, the chase rate is what separates it. Mm-hmm. It separates a really good player that I would want on my team and a player who just hits for a lot of power, but he's chasing everything, because I feel like that player is going to get exposed over time to where he's not even going to hit 200. He's going to hit 150, because teams at some point are going to make the adjustment to where you just stop throwing him strikes, because he's going to continue to chase. When you're not chasing, it still forces teams to come into the zone against you. Granted, you're going to swing and miss in the zone sometimes, but right now he's on a pace. This could be a 50 home run player. So if you could be a 50 home run player with a 370 on base, you're able to get your walks. You're still helping the team, in my opinion. I think, to your point, there's a chance he could hit 200 with 50 home runs, with 200 strikeouts, with 100 walks. And no, every player on your team can't be that hitter. I understand that. But there is a place on every team for that hitter, in my opinion.
I'm kind of all over the place there, because he's a really good player. And obviously, you know, all the stats you guys throw up, I think it's great. And the one stat that does come out of me, and I know in this day and age we say, oh, the average doesn't matter. In this case, I think it does, because you need an elite player on your team to be able to hit elite pitching. And if you're just hitting home runs and you're walking, that's good. But I need you, with the game on the line, to beat a closer like a Mason Miller or an elite closer. A 1-2 starter I might see later on. You know, I'm kind of getting into postseason mentality. But when you start becoming a good team and you get to the place where you have to beat the 1, 2, and 3 starters, that's my question. So who are his homers coming off of? I mean, I kind of took a look, and, you know, not to say anything, but these are all big league, really good big league players.
But no disrespect.
But I'm talking about
Jeffrey Springs off to a good start.
The elite pitch. Jeffrey Springs off to a great start. But the elite pitching is what I like to look at, and I'm just saying to myself, not so much so far in a small sample size, but at the end of the day, you know, when I think of you said going up and down the lineup, I feel like if you're signing into this kind of deal, he's one of the guys you're going to lean on to win you ball games at some point. is he going to beat the closer with the high velo, and is he going to beat the 1 and 2 starter? Time will tell. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I'm not coming after you. I'm just.
Yeah, you are. You're about to. No, I see it. I see what you did. You ducked down. I know you're doing something, and you're coming back with a jab.
Now, there's something like, how does he hit against elite fastballs? That was part of why the market was a little soft, too. Chris, do you think, again, he's 2 for 13, he's not really hitting faster than 95, but most guys don't now anyway, or do you think elite stuff, to Case's point, could victimize him?
No, I think Case is dead on. I completely agree with what Case is saying as far as the concern that you have on any player, because you're leaning a little to the batting average. Any guy who's hitting 200, it's a good chance that he's feasting off of guys who aren't the number 1 and number 2s in a rotation. With that being said, as long as, I will go back to my point, as long as you're not chasing, I think the adjustment can continue to get made throughout the season. This is his first time over here playing in the States, and this is what he's doing right out the gate. He's at a better home run pace than any Japanese player that's ever come over to over to America to play baseball. So if I can say, all right, if every other player was able to make an adjustment over time, why can't he? Yeah. And I think if he can make a small adjustment to be able to have a little more contact in the zone and get the strikeout rate down just a little bit, I think he can still stay himself as a player and be more productive and be more ready for that big at-bat when it comes to the postseason.
I want to make a bigger picture point, because I know what you're saying. There's something to what you're saying. I used to rebel against it. You used to play with a guy, Adam Dunn.
Right.
Remember when you were on the same, I remember talking to the Reds, talking to you and Adam Dunn on the same field, and Ken Griffey. And Dunn used to take a lot of guff because our culture was in a certain place, and we're like, these home runs and walks, how valuable are they? And I used to say 40 homers and 100 walks are going to be valuable no matter what. But Adam Dunn, if you look back, was hitting 260. And then he was hitting 240. Eventually in his career, he started hitting 197. And at that point, there's a line where if you dip below, you're not as productive as even your OPS says. So I know, and Joey Gallo actually was a guy who hit that. I know what you're saying.
No doubt about it. And also, too, with the game on the line, when you face elite pitching, they're gonna attack you in the zone. So you have to be able to get hits. You can't just rely on, he's got great on-base percentage, he's gonna get a walk. You know what? Against elite pitching? No, he's not. That guy is making his money elite on the last 3 feet. That ball's jetting and covering both sides of the plate. So, like, you're like, oh, he's got a great on base. Yeah, against the whole league and the body of the work. But when you're facing elite guys, they're attacking the zone with great movement late. And the guys that are hitting 200 aren't hitting those guys.
Is it to the point to where you would pitch around in the postseason, you would pitch around somebody to get to Murakami?
Yes. Yes, I would pitch around a guy that's got a lower.
If he's giving you the profile now.
Yeah, obviously, and I'm just saying.
It's early.
It's so early, and I hope he's one of the best players in the game, which he very well could be, no doubt about it, and could be that 270 guy, 250 guy that he's been in Japan. I hope that's the case. It's just a conversation piece to really say, you know what I mean? We're early on. It's fun to kind of throw it out there.
I love the whole discussion. That's what we do here. The thinking fan, right, is like what's really valuable. And there was a point where even if Joey Gallo had a 130 OPS plus, and I don't mean to pick on him, but he was there, and I was like, that OPS plus is not the same as a guy who's arriving at that OPS plus in another way.
Right.
It's the way we measure things normally. But when you, and Kyle Schwarber even, when you dip below 200, your level of effectiveness is just not the same. And that's me defending batting average. At a certain point.
And look at Schwarber in the last couple of years. His batting average is up. He's now 5 years, 150
Aaron Judge last year started hitting singles, had a career high in singles. He was a different guy.
Exactly.
And he couldn't be victimized in the playoffs. Right. See, I get your point.
There you go.
You thought I was coming after you. It's not true.
今回も最後までご視聴いただき本当にありがとうございました。動画の内容を楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。もしよろしければチャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。皆さんの応援が今後の動画制作の大きな励みになります。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。